White, for example, let two teams crash into them, and it kind of caused further issues.
Oh, yep, and it's, well, I was gonna say, what I was gonna elaborate on that, there is an M249 in play right now, and I want to see how that's gonna fare. Akada's literally chasing a player with a gun that takes 15 years to reload. Let's see if it's gonna work out. Here falls one, nothing you can do about that. Still plenty of guns and ammo remaining. There's a shotgun in play, there's an M4 in play as well, and two teams have lost two players already. As I say that, not quite the case. I thought that one was a dead giveaway, but no, Afreeca Freecs are in control, but they have a shotgun they need to run past. The S1897 is here. Will it get them all down? I don't see it happening, but let's see. Around the corner goes one. First shot missed. Only 4 more in the chamber. Can't find one with a second. Can't find one with a third. Hikari even shoots. And Sia takes down his teammate just to make it a little bit easier, but nope, not gonna happen. And
Or Peel ahead a bit. Figure out what's up ahead. GEX trails behind that. And you can see Team Liquid gonna make their way over towards 4 a.m.
That position, of course, over by Mansion is quite far outside the circle. In the meantime, now STK are trying to get into the city, but it ain't really working out for them. Luke already gone down. Alo caught behind the building. They do find Kickstart, but this is a fight for the south side apartments. They want to have the vision over the fields and into potential rotation paths coming forward. Can get while VP reunites is promo codes. You can get yourself coupons, e-points if you get themselves correctly. You can get themselves skins off of that. Nothing bad is possible with codes. And also, I mean, oof, nothing bad is wrong with loose aim either. I guess he had 2 bullets to fire on clip between those trees and it connects both of them.
Well, and now Spiro has a good angle potentially, but there's other vehicles driving around him. It's going to change his attention, put it in a different direction. Mexi taking some damage a little bit. Batulin's there with a spray, and now Clib has been finished. The smoke's not good enough to cover, and you can spray pretty well through those smokes. A pretty good idea. A little bit more damage being done here to Liquid as they try to drive on out of it. Ibiza, now it's Buriram on the other side, and Ibiza's going to get knocked by Spiro. So Team Liquid driving around, trying to find any kind of safety. It looks like they could potentially lose 2 in the process.
As much as I said, no EU teams are going to fight over heaven. 30 seconds later, we have Liquid and VP right over here. I did not think that was going to be happening. Let's see now. 5 seconds to go. Phase 3 will pop. It can still include water. Gen.G could get gifted here. Will they? Well, it didn't go to Gen.G, but it did go.
They've done to stay on top of Sulver, VP, and then Ence above them. This is going to be potentially a tricky one.
A complete cluster over on the east side. Luke, the first one to fall, will get flushed as well. Ence able to find him. Ence continuing to find success. They had a win followed by a 3rd place, and now, well, I mean, while there's still 15 left alive, they're finding themselves in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited by what I'm seeing from Ence here today. They are playing some darn good PUBG. Speaking of good PUBG, there's Snakers, the good barrel spray onto Patulin. 2 left now for VP. Snaker's going to hear Hyruzen, going to go for the grenade. They're being traded. Hyruzen's comes up just a bit short and hits, but his does hit Snakers. I should say Snakers comes up a bit short. MCG's fighting people, attack all around, taking shots at GEX as GEX tries to work their way up to the northeast. In fact, it's going to be Svit. It's going to get Leo there, and GEX is going to just say, well, sorry, bye-bye. Multi-Circle Gaming, speaking of bye-bye, sorry, bye-bye. Infantry going to take them down.
Down they go, and as TSG went out earlier, we've already eliminated 2 teams 15 minutes in. In the meantime now, STK and Afreeca Freecs fighting. This could all have been avoided for Afreeca Freecs. Had they not run each other over, they would have had so much more time on the rotation to get up here, and I think they would have gotten here before STK would have gotten into position on the hillside. Afreeca Freecs now taking even more casualties. Hikari all on his own, at least for now. Daytrade are trying to chime in from the side and see if they can do some damage. I don't think that's going to spread to Hikari. Nope, not quite the case. Teammate does get flushed, though. Now it's a 3v1.
Yep, the grenades are exploding all around Hikari. Shoot to kill, want to finish the job, and I don't blame them. That's quite smart, especially when you know you've got Hikari done. That one, that molly, no problem, right in the corner. Alo's molly, gonna finish the job. Afreeca Freecs out. Great push here by Shoot to Kill, and you said it beautifully, Toby, that this is all because they had that
bag inside Yasnaya.
Yep, that's going to be the idea. And Roth trying to get some damage, but it's going to be Longsker getting the knock. A little bit of help, and Balefrost down. Pat Caps pushing forward all alone on the fence line. Very low health. God, me, I was going to see him and finish him. 3 different teams getting involved, putting Oath out of this particular lobby. Gen.G's turn to try to send it. I don't know. They just had to have seen that kill feed where Oath was, and they're like, well, maybe we could fit in now. Everybody's busy fighting each other. And Onyx just jumping on in. Everybody's falling apart. Loki runs over Esther. What in the world is going on? Gen.G falling apart. Loki and PO find some kind of safety, but at what cost?
At what cost? Indeed, Pio found himself inside the wizard, and it's been a while since I've seen a player booted that far into a wall. Luke, he was like, Esther jumped out of the side of the vehicle. Luke was like, no, 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 and he could not stop in time.
And have basically similar results. I don't know. I don't know why Gen.G wouldn't wait on the northwest side of the circle. They could have been reaching out around their territory. Mao Ye hasn't made any noise for a while, trying to see if he can avoid detection and potentially spring a trap on top of 4AM's Xiaolu. Xiaolu prone by the tree, healing up, and that's going to be a sight line for Mao Ye. He sees the equipment sticking out. It's high building, so you can get some vantage points potentially, and now it's Ence going to make a move forward towards Team Liquid. They have a pretty good idea that Team Liquid's somewhere around here. They've been shooting at them for a while, and there you go. Jeeves comes to life, though, finds one, tries to get Squeaky, just isn't able to get a reel in on the pre-fire. Squeaky.
Their way out to the north. There is also the off chance that we get to stay in the middle of everything, and then there really isn't cover for anyone to play around other than VP, who already now are going full Virtus.pro behind the electricity pole.
Attack all around under pressure. Purdy Curdy's going to finish CC and GEX off as they continue to do a fantastic job working the rock lines along the Yasnaya Lake. And they're kind of out. Alo Purdy up there. Uncivil down below. Going to watch exactly where this next one wants to go. Just kind of centers up a bit. So, yeah, it's not ideal. It's a little awkward, but only a couple teams going to be outside of it, and Yasnaya, attack all around, is going to go down to
play from at least. Oh, one out, don't watch out, don't want to run each other over now, Loki. I was going to say Loki, but it's actually got me out doing the damage from outside.
Yeah, actually, Loki getting gifted a bit of distraction caused by Buriram, and Daytrade seems to be really focused on that. That might buy Loki a free kill, somebody coming up the stairs that isn't ready for him to be ratting up. And now it's Puchil's coming up, and indeed, he's not ready for it. Loki makes quick work of him, gonna try to get a grenade down there as well. Where'd that grenade go? I don't know where it landed. Loki comes down the stairs, Flash is ready for it. Did that grenade stay up in the attic? Is that why he had to push down?
Yeah. Instead of, well, being proning in a field can mean the difference of whether you win the game or not.
Yeah, really well said. Over to the east this time, and shifting completely out of Yasnaya finally, so people that are in there are going to have to make their moves out. Ed's still forward, doing a really nice job. Decent grenade from 4AM, going to back them up a bit. Crazy. Only one molly left in there, and they really want to keep Ence off this hillside to either make a push into Ence, but I don't think Ence is going to have any of it. Godby already knocked. Forever and Crazy stuck. Godby does get flushed. Forever gets his heal off. Rust and Mar just spraying into smoke. Crazy actually gets a little bit of damage into him. Forever has one frag left. It's going to roll and hit Squeaky. Well thrown, well timed by Forever, and that's going to be him trying to make a push. It's still a 2v3.
Diggory trying to hold off here. They do lose one. Rust and Mar, he needs help in order to stay alive. Nice headshot from Forever, but at the same time, fortunately, Diggory is in position to do damage. Rustin Mar does get to his teammates, but gets popped out of the vehicle as soon as he gets there. And 4AM, they need to continue. They're only 2, but they have to push forward. Texu falls. Noadra from afar founds 1. Now it's Crazy to go down. So Diggory trying to stay alive here, trying to force the fight. They need to really desperately do damage. Diggory needs to get the kill, and if he does, he might be able to get a res onto 1, but not gonna happen. Forever around the side finds the kill. Great game for 4AM so far.
That's a huge win for them. It's a 4v3. They just keep hammering away at Ence. They never let go, and Forever shows why he is one of the best in the business, winning that fight in the long run. A little help from Buriram, no doubt about it. Now Buriram in trouble. Zenith already out to one of the power lines. Canaxi gonna let go. That hero, 10 kills already for Buriram, by the way. Grenade splashes short, catches a feds, but it's Ross grenade that's gonna get 2 onto Noadra and Canaxi. Edie, the only one left standing. Forget it. Forever gets him. Down goes Buriram United, but a hell of a lot of kills for them.
So nice that first Buriram helps out 4am, and then 4am comes back and helps out Buriram a little. Unfortunately, they would go down regardless. Infantry out as well. So Zenith, STK up with 3. 4am and Daytrade both just 1 alive. Zenith were in the city for a while, so were Buriram. They got 20 kills in total, those two teams. Now let's see if they can rack up more. Flash is on his own. He's trying to stay alive here. Blue is gonna... Is he inside the circle? He might be, but that's going to make it very easy for Shoot to Kill to know exactly where he's positioned.
USA, USA. All right, Flash does go down, and it's looking pretty good for either Zenith or SDK. I haven't said that chant in quite some time. I've been living in Korea for over 4 years now.
What's wrong with you?
Hold the phone on this. Forever is showing us why he's one of the best in China as he gets another knock, and this could open the door for Zenith as they look to put pressure onto Petrichor and the SDK. SDK stuck between a literal rock and a hard place. Forever does have a tree, bit of a ridge line to work with, and I love what Zenith is doing here. Spreading out, taking control. They could find themselves getting a win. Love it.
They did not hesitate whatsoever. Once they saw they were focused on the shack, they knew that's our time to push up the hill and take full control. Now they're in a prime position to really hold out STK from, well, essentially doing anything here. Zenith, very smart positioning. We've seen that from all the wins so far today, how they play the late games. It's a team that position themselves the best up, like coming into the late game. They end up getting the wins, and they, like, none of them have been gifted for free. Very smart heads-up playing from Zenith and knowing when to run out and doing it at the exact time they had. So look at the spread of kills as well. Everyone playing it so well, and Civil goes, nah, I'm not going down to my comrades from NA. I'm just gonna give it to them. There you go, Zenith with a 12-kill chicken dinner